Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year's 2023. I wish you all the best of luck and happiness during these years. So today I'm going to test this leverless controller which I have my hands on it. As you can see, it doesn't have a lever in order to control the direction input. So you need to press left, down, right and up in order to control. For this model, they called it the Fightbox. The model is RAC J800B. It's a cheaper version of a hitbox. Okay, so you might be wondering, why would I want to try this leverless controller? I said, why not? I feel like it's the best moment to try it and have nothing to lose, and I was always intrigued. So for me, it's the right time to try. Okay, so this is my original arcade stick that I have been using through years. I have modified the original lever to get a better response and precision, and I also changed the four first button to Sanhua. Okay, so my first impression of this leverless controller is the box itself. It has very solid quality build. As you can see in the side of this box, it's all in metal. And if we turn in the back of this box, it also in metal. And also you can notice there's these little black circle hole rubbers to prevent not sliding around, and I guess it's also to prevent not to scratch your table surface. Let's take a look on the top of this leverless controller. The surface is covered by an acrylic black glossy design. I think it looks very nice, modern and clean. And the buttons are red and white colors. They are Sanhua brand. It feels very nice and responsible. The only downside of this leverless controller, if I can compare to my arcade stick over here, the buttons on my arcade stick are bigger, easier to manipulate, to press. Whereas the buttons on this leverless controller, they are smaller, so it's difficult. Sometimes you can miss input. Sometimes the only big buttons, it's for the thumb, so I would prefer they make it bigger for. Another thing regarding the black glossy design, the only downside is easy to pick up fingerprints. So every time you play a match or practice, you need to keep it clean all the time. So it comes with a standard USB cable. Let's plug in so we can play. Oh, and by the way, there's also two other buttons located on the side of this controller. They are not Sanhua, but it doesn't bother me that much. And also they have two other buttons on the side of this controller. So it's time to play and see how it works. First of all, if you press left button, you go backward. If you want to go right, you press your index finger to go forward. If you press your middle finger, is down. And to jump, you press your thumb. Now, if you press left and right at the same time, you get neutral. If you press left, down and right at the same time, you get down. If you press down and up at the same time, you get up. You press forward and up to jump forward. You press back and up to jump backward. You press twice with the middle finger to sidewalk right. You press up twice with your thumb to sidewalk left. Okay, let's get started with Korean backdash, also known as dash cancelling. The inputs are you hold back, then you press down and release to neutral while still holding back, and you press forward. Another way faster and easier to perform Korean backdash. You hold back button with your right index finger and you slide down and left buttons with your left index finger. Now let's try the Wavedash. It's a way to close the distance between you and your opponent. The inputs are forward, neutral, down, and down forward, and you repeat it over and over again. Using the same inputs of a Wavedash, and I add a right punch. In order to get electric wind god fist, you need to press down forward and right punch at the same time. And don't worry, you might not get it right away. You just need to practice. Let's try wind god fist and held sweep. Wow, it's a lot easier and very consistent on this controller compared to my arcade stick. Let's test Kazuya combo. Next, let's try Zafina's combo. As you can see, I drop it. Let's try it again. Now, let's try the other side player 2, which I have a bit more difficulty. Since I'm not used to this leverless controller, it takes practice and patience. Let's switch to Law and Lee and do the slide. The inputs are you hold down and you press forward, then you release forward and you press 3, which is his left kick, and you try to do on both sides. Wow, it's pretty easy and consistent with this controller. Let's try a little mix up with Law executing Dragon Hammer and a slide on both sides. Let's test Law sidestep 3+4 and manual DSS legend kick on both sides. I think it's a very interesting controller. At first I was a bit intimidated, but after a few practice, I can definitely see the high advantage of using one. So do I recommend this leverless controller? Yes, but it would take a lot of work and practice in order to get used to. I think it works, and I'm happy to have one now. I hope that you have learned something in this video, and maybe it would help you to decide to try this leverless controller yourself. If you like what you see, I would appreciate that you take some time to subscribe to my channel. That will help me a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.